Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ARDX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis within the past few days, so that is where these green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, and just from simplicity's sake, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these lines. Yes, those levels still pertain to the chart, but again, from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. And really the main level to watch going forward, and this by no means is some sort of revolutionary or secret discovery on my part, so I don't want to come across like I have some sort of special skill. This is an area where anybody that uses charts, understands charts, has taken notice and is wondering the same thing. And I bring all that up because when a lot of eyeballs are watching the same area and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want, it can produce some very interesting price dynamics and very dynamic price movements. And that is where this green line here is coming from at 525. Now, I talked about this in previous videos as support. So from that point of view, you know, the power of charts, several times now this area has held up as support. If you don't believe me, I'm not offended at all. All you got to do is go back in the video archive and you can watch the previous videos and see that I've been talking about this. So I don't say this to pat myself on the back, just saying, and patting charts on the back though, and that they are a tool that, while not perfect, is certainly something worth learning. So 525, a lot of people are going to be watching this, including the shorts. So if this level does not hold, then, you know, there's no such thing as a guarantee in the market. But at that point, with a failure to hold up as that level, it would not be shocking at all to see the price then go down to right around 490. Again, not guaranteed to happen, but it also wouldn't be very shocking at all. So that is why 525 is a very important level of support. But again, to be fair, so far so good. That level's been doing a great job of providing support to the price. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, that is where the purple line here comes into play, the 50-period moving average. You can see after the price fell below it, right there, price tried to get above it, couldn't quite do it. So if there is any sort of bounces next week, that first key overarching level to watch would be that purple line. And then, yeah, you can start to focus on these levels up here around 640. But no point at all right now in talking about anything above $6 until the price can first prove itself in the near term. And again, quote unquote, prove itself, being defined and quantified as getting up above that purple line there. So overall, a rough way to close the week, but 525 is acting as support. So we'll see if the price can get some sort of bounce from that level or not.
One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.